Hey guys, so today I'm kinda going to do a weird video. I don't know. I haven't posted in a while. Oh, I got an idea. I was shorting. Probably wondering what this is. I'm not an expert crochet person. I'm not an expert knitter, but I know how to knit. I'm gonna do a really fun knitting thing. What's this? It's really cool. Where are my other ones? So I can make like a little cat toy. Maybe I'll find it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna teach you how to make a little tiny cat toy for your, so in case you have like cats or stuff at home. So I'm gonna do like multiple tutorials. So first, you need a ball of yarn, and you need a crochet hook. Doesn't matter what size, although it matters which size you want your stitches. So this is the head. This is the shoot, I think. And then this is something. And this part holds all of your stuff. So if you need something. So how I do it is I take it, I go around twice. You go front, back, front, take it, pull. Then if you pull this side of it, and then this slip knot doesn't move, it's good. Then you take it, place it on your crochet hook, tighten, and then, so what we're going to do is, we're basically going to do a chain. So it's actually super easy to do a chain. So I do know how to crochet really good. I can't do like mastermind stuff. So, but yeah, I'll show you how to make a chain. So you have your slip knot. Then you need to wrap once around the crochet hook. So I've wrapped once, and make sure you do that with what you call a working yarn. So you take it, wrap, and then you take the bottom and slip it over. I'll show you. So you have your line. You take this, slip it over. There. That's your starting chain. So I'm going to redo that because... So try keeping it loose. You don't want it to be too loose, but you don't want it to be too tight, so you can go back into the stitch later. So that's what you're going to have to do. And then you do that around 5 or 6 times, depending on how big you want your cat toy. The head is about 4 stitches wide. It's about that big. And then the body is about bigger, around like this size. So if you want your body to be bigger or your head to be bigger, you just make longer, you make more stitches. Or if you want your body small, you make less stitches. So if you want one part of it to be smaller, make less stitches. If you want one part of it to be bigger, make more stitches. But it depends on how many stitches you want. I usually only do 4 or 5 stitches. Sometimes, if I want a really big cat toy, 10. But I don't really make anything super big. So I'll show you how to make a small one, and then I will show you how to make these. It's not really a cat toy, it's just something I made up. Super easy. So you do about, depending on the size of your cat toy, I usually do around 8. So I want it too big or too small, not just right. So I do around 8 or 7. That's how many I do. Commonly, I would probably do 10, but what I'd suggest, if you're a beginner, I'd suggest around 5 or 6. My head is Katie. I totally don't remember. extra today. Honestly, I'm so sorry you guys who like my channel that I haven't been doing most of, I haven't been doing videos because like my life's been crazy. And also another thing, I'm going down to Texas this week, so like I have like no time to do anything. And I promise you, if I bring my computer, I promise you guys that I will do a video with Penny. Because I did mention Penny in one of my previous videos. Not very previous, but I mentioned her. I think it was about Lexi. Yeah, it was about Lexi. I've posted like a lot of videos, but like not more good. I'm totally nerd. I'm doing 4th grade math and I'm supposed to go into 3rd grade. I'm joking, I'm not a 2nd grader. I'm supposed to go into 4th grade. And I'm doing 1st grade math. And it's the middle of summer. I'm just crazy. So, we have this little group at our school and it's called Gifted. So, I might get into Gifted if I was smart. Totally nerds, so those people who like nerds, what me. I'm being too weird. So once you get to the amount of stitches you like, which honestly, keep track of how many stitches I did. So it's just gonna be a random cat toy. I'm gonna do about 10%. Yeah, that's that. So once you have it, so if you look at it, how I do my chains is, if you gotta get super close, good. So you see you have this stitch. That is connected to the hook, which was the last stitch that you stitched. So you do not go into that stitch. You only skip it no matter what. You skip that stitch, because if you go into it, I don't know what happens if you go into it, but I bet stitches are finding it. I also learned from my great-grandmother. So my great-grandma used to crochet. She learned from her mom. And my brother wanted to crochet once. It was way back then when we were in Pennsylvania last summer. And I did it. I might only have time to do one of these. Basically, you go back. I'll see if I can get this stitch or two in. I think I did it. So you go back into the stitch. Then, once you have that stitch stitched on, you take it and basically do a chain. Pull over one, then you go back and do chain. But listen to me. Before you do it, you take, so here's my wrap, and there's 2 extra. You do not want to leave those on your hook. You will always want to have your limit on your hook is 3. So you take those 3, you take these 2, and pull them over right here. So they go over. So that is not all you do for the head. That's just what I'm doing so far in my life. Then you go into another stitch, has to be the next stitch. If you're bringing her, doesn't matter, it's a cat toy. Cats don't care. Or if you just want it to be a little antique, doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't matter what you do with it. As long as you're not making it for nothing. So why I'm making these cat toys is because my grandma has a bunch of rescue cats. She didn't rescue them. They're street cats. My grandma bought 2 cat houses that were very expensive, having my mother build another one. So actually my mom does woodwork. She doesn't like do anything fancy. She just builds stuff. She knows how to make cornhole boards. And my grandma's having her build another one. And she puts out cat food, wet food. And when we were there a couple of summers ago when this just started, she heated up the wet food. I'm not joking. But when you go to the next stitch, you just do the same thing. 1, then 2. 1, then 2. Then you look at what's here. Whenever you get it to the size you want it, you take it, you stop, skip 1 chain, and then you go into the next one. Then you make your body out of the rest of it. Do not go into your slip knot. You are not supposed to do it. I've watched a bunch of videos. The videos always say, don't go into your slip knot. It is the worst thing you could possibly do for it. Or at least that's what videos say. Dang, damn it. Messed it up. I did better at this. I was younger. I did more. Honestly, I haven't done this in a year. It's 2020 now, you guys. People don't cross stitch. Why do cross stitch? In the next video, I will show you how to do this. I have a little mustache. But yeah. Once you get your desired size for the head, you go onto your body. I want to make my head a bit bigger, so I'm going to do 1 more stitch, I think. 1 or 2. Then we're going to go into the next thing. And actually, this is basically what you do when you want to make, if you want to make a starter blanket, this is a good thing to do. So starter blanket out of crochet is super easy. Once I get better, I'll show you guys how to do it, because actually I'm doing more cross stitching. Dang it. And if your thing slips out, as long as you don't pull it, because actually if you do mess up, just take the pin and pull it. But yeah. And get into the next chain here, that'll be awesome. There you have it. Well, I like a part 2 of this video. There'll be a part 2. You won't miss out on it. I'm not leaving you guys. There shall be a part 2 of this video. That'll be the head part. Because I can't seem to get it. Look over now. Thank you. Thank you, stupid thing. I'll be doing an extra blanket in another video. Probably going to do more crochet on my YouTube channel. Yeah. That's probably what my head's going to look like. It's really small. Not that big. But I do have a bunch of chain left for the thing. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There shall be a part 2. I hope you guys I hope you guys liked it. Stay tuned for my next crochet video. Bye!